Good evening. I'm going to hop on here for a few minutes and talk about the community backpack give back that we are doing and kind of give you an overview of what that is, what that's hopefully going to look like, what we're trying to accomplish with that, and most importantly, answer some questions if you have them. We began putting information out really yesterday, and of course we've been planning it now for a little while, but we really began pushing information out yesterday, and I kind of wanted to give you a little background if you're interested in that, and certainly, again, tell you what's going on, why it's going on, and answer any questions and tell you how you can be a part of what's going on. So if you guys are watching this, let me know you're there. Give me a like or a comment or something. If you have questions, please by all means make sure that we see your questions. Share this video because I know there are many people who've reached out here in the past day or so with questions and things like that. And I want to make sure that we get all the questions answered that we possibly can. And the only way we're going to do that is for people to know that this video is going on. This is just the best way to get information out all at once. And so spend a few minutes with me here. I'm going to make sure, just while you guys are getting settled and maybe sharing this out, I'm going to make sure that we have this up and going on all of our platforms. We are on Facebook Live, we are on Twitter Live, and we are on YouTube as well. So I don't know where you're watching from, but let us know. Let us know what you're doing. Maybe give us a little update, and I'm just going to make sure that everything's up and going as it should, and then we'll hop right into the information there. I'm glad you guys, if you're with us, I'm glad you're with us today, and I hope you guys are excited. I hope you're excited about this event because I know we are, and I know it's going to be a great thing for our community. So it looks like we're up and going on all of our platforms here. I have a window up where I can see any and all questions that are being asked. So you can go ahead and start throwing questions out whenever you want to, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. I got one of my boys trying to call me here, so I'm gonna see if I can send him a text real quick. Hang on just a second. Wonderful times when you have three teenagers with cell phones, a wife with a cell phone, you're trying to do something important, and nobody's contacted me all day today. And I hop on here, and the very first thing that happens is people, or my family hasn't contacted me. Let me say it that way. And the very first thing that happens is they start trying to contact me. So, Shannon, thanks for being with us, and all you other guys. Again, like, share, comment, ask questions, take this in. And check out the links in the description. If I forget to mention that, I don't think I will, but make sure we get this information out because the backpack give back is coming up on the 24th of July, which is less than 2 weeks away. So we need to get this information out as quickly as possible. And of course, we want to do everything with God honoring excellence. We don't want to throw anything together. We don't want to do anything poorly. And so we want to make sure that we're doing this with quality. Okay. So just to give you a little background, a few weeks ago, sometime in early May, Miss Olivia Freeman reached out. And Olivia, for those of you who may not know, Olivia Freeman has been doing the Commerce Backpack Give Back now for about 6 years. And of course, COVID changed all that. And she reached out and said, you know, Russ, and I'm speaking for Olivia. Understand this. Olivia's on vacation. I think she would be okay with me paraphrasing her. But basically, she said, I think this could be something real big, but I'm not sure I can do it all by myself. Would y'all be interested in coming alongside and helping? And just to be perfectly honest with you, a back to school event is not something we were considering this year, just because I know there are already so many other things going on that other places are doing and doing well. And we didn't want to just jump in and throw something else in that mix. However, in saying that, what Olivia has been doing has been fantastic. And so I did not want to compete with her in any way or with anything else going on. But when she said, would y'all be interested in coming alongside and helping? I was like, absolutely, certainly that, we would be honored, we would be privileged to come alongside and do that. So first and foremost, what I think everybody needs to understand about what we're now calling the community backpack give back is that it's not a Nicholson Baptist Church thing. Okay. And Olivia would tell you it's not an Olivia Freeman thing. This is a community event. Okay. So Nicholson Baptist We're just helping organize it. We're helping make it into an event instead of just an opportunity for you guys to donate school supplies. That was the intent from the beginning, but again, COVID kind of changed that, and this will be the first year since like 2019, I believe, that it will actually be an event as well as an opportunity to provide school supplies. And so that's kind of how that came to be. This is not the brainchild of Nicholson Baptist Church. This really has nothing to do with our church. And Olivia would tell you it's really has nothing to do with her either, even though she's the one who kind of had the idea and started it. We have come together and we're trying to do something to give our children in our area a leg up to help them start school and start the year off right, have everything that they need to feel good about starting school this year. And so we talked about changing the name from Commerce Backpack Give Back to Community Backpack Give Back, because we definitely want our East Jackson community included, because that's where our church is. We definitely want the Banks County community included. We definitely want the Jefferson community included, even Madison County, Athens Christian, Clark County. There are so many people represented right here between here in Nicholson and in our church and in other churches and in the communities in general. We want to make sure we don't leave anybody out. So we just decided we would call it Community Backpack Give Back. Okay, so nothing's changed with the structure as far as Olivia is still very much in charge and very much involved. She's just on vacation, and she and I have had some issues trying to get together because, for most of you've seen my schedule. We've been kind of busy during the month of June, and so has she. So we finally feel good about pushing this out now and getting the details out. But in saying that, there's a lot. There's a lot going on here, and a lot I feel like I want to make sure that everybody understands. But again, first and foremost, this is not a Nicholson Baptist Church thing. So when you're making your determination whether you want to participate or not, you want to donate or not, you want to maybe even give financially or not, this is not going to Nicholson Baptist Church. Okay, I want you guys to know that. From the very beginning, this is a community event, and we're going to treat it as such, and we're going to pour all of our resources, and we hope that you'll consider pouring your resources into this event that will benefit all of our communities and that will help all of our kids hopefully get a good start to the school year. Okay, so with that being said, let me just tell you a little bit about what this is hopefully going to look like. And Olivia and I spent a little bit of time on this, but this is where she really wanted us to come in. We've been doing events now in the Nicholson area for about a year and a half, and we've kind of got a pretty good idea of what that can look like, especially over at the East Jackson Park. There's a lot of room, there's a lot of facilities, there's a lot of opportunities, and so we kind of know what that can look like, and that's where she wanted us to come alongside and kind of give that assistance. So we're looking at Sunday, July 24th, from 3 to 6 p.m. And so right after church, basically, we will be set up. Hopefully we'll run over to the park and maybe put a few finishing touches on. But from 3 to 6 p.m. on Sunday evening, July 24th, we will be having the community backpack give back 2022, and I'm super excited about it. Can't tell you how excited I am. Just to give you a couple of opening ideas here, and again, just some details. This is for pre-K through 12th grade students only. Okay, pre-K through 12th grade students only, and the kids must be present to receive anything I'm going to talk about. Okay, so if you're coming, if you're somebody who's listening because you're coming, not because you're considering donating, that's perfectly fine. Make sure this gets out and make sure you spread the information, but you're going to need to bring your kids with you. Okay, so pre-K through 12th grade, kids must be present. Okay, that's kind of the general overarching rules there, or guidelines, I guess we would say. Okay, and so when your kids get there, guys, if you're considering serving with us, this is kind of what it's going to look like. Okay, we're going to have tables set up, and for this particular year, we may change this going forward. And I know Olivia's done it differently in the past, but she and I talked, and with the time restraints that we have, we felt it would be best to set up tables, and the kids will actually get a bag and they'll go to different tables and they'll stuff their own bags with the things that they want or they need for school, and we'll let them do that. I know in years past she's had some people who pre-stuffed the bags, but this year we're going to let the kids go through and they will actually stuff their own bags. Okay, we are shooting for 500 backpacks. We already have 300. SK Batteries has already given us 300, and I'm going to try to shout out some businesses and some things or some people who've tried to help us out already. But if you're interested in donating, you're interested in giving, there's a link here with a document that'll tell you how to do that. And again, we'll shout you out as well. We can make a sign if you want us to, a yard sign, whatever we need to do to get you whatever you need to be able to help us with this. Okay. But anyway, 500 bags. And so we need school supplies for all those bags. Okay. And again, on that document that's in the description of this video that you guys hopefully have seen around on Instagram and Facebook, we have an Amazon list. Of course, today and tomorrow is Amazon Prime Day. You can go on there and you can begin buying that stuff. And the cool thing about that list is if you buy it, it will ship directly to our church, and you really don't have to worry about it after that. You just pay for it and select what you want to invest in, and it'll come straight to Nicholson Baptist Church, and we'll take care of it from there. But we will need school supplies. And if you'd rather go out and buy your own school supplies, that's fine as well. Again, on that document, you'll see that we have some drop-off locations. I know that we here at Hyman Brown Insurance, we're going to be a drop-off location. Nicholson Baptist Church is a drop-off location. Paula Chic in Jefferson and in Commerce. Miss Donna Smith has allowed us to use her stores as drop-off locations as well. And so if you don't want to go the Amazon route, you can go and just buy things as you see fit, and you can drop them off at those drop-off locations. But school supplies are the first item of concern, the first item that we're going to make sure that hopefully we put in the hands of our young people. And that'd be anything from book bags, paper, pencils, pens, crayons, color pencils, composition notebooks, etc. You can see the needs again on the document that's in the description of this video, and you can take that document, print it out. I've already distributed some downtown today, but you can print off that document. It's a PDF file, and we would encourage you to do that and share it with as many people as you can. If you're more electronically inclined, share it electronically. There's a QR code for the Amazon list. It's very easy to access. But bottom line is we need to achieve our goal of having 500 of each of these individual things by July 24th. Okay. And you can see where we stand on that Amazon list. It'll say this is how many we are requesting. This is how many have been fulfilled already. Okay. We're also going to provide personal items. Personal items would be deodorant, feminine products, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, etc. Okay. And so we've already reached out to some local businesses, some local grocery stores who are going to help us fulfill those needs as well. But anything you guys can get, I don't think we put those on the Amazon website, but if you're a dentist office or if you're somebody who has an inside connection with some of those personal items that can help us, please reach out to me, because I'd love to speak with you. I'd love to get in touch with you and see how you and your business might be able to help us. I know that Merlin Reese from Quality Foods is getting us a bunch of stuff. I know that Jackson EMC is going to be involved with us as well. I'm trying to make sure I don't leave anybody out at this point, but I'm sure I will. But anyway, we are, along with school supplies, we're doing personal items as well. We're also doing clothes and shoes. And so last November, we began a clothes closet at our church. We opened it during November and December, during Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then due to space issues, we kind of had to shut that down until VBX, Vacation Bible Experience, was over. But now that that's over, we can open that back up. And so we're going to be bringing over all the kids and youth stuff that we have from our clothes closet: shirts, shorts, pants, coats and jackets, shoes, the whole 9 yards. But we'd love for you to bring donations by for that as well. That's just gently used clothing, shoes of any kind that would fit a pre-K through 12th grade student. You can drop it off again at our church, at Hyman Brown Insurance Agency, at Paula Chic, and we will take that stuff and we'll organize it, and we will make sure that we rehome it to somebody who can use it. Okay, so y'all get your stuff to us. Anything you were considering donating, anything your kids have outgrown, we want to make sure that we have clothing items available as well. We have a good start. I'm not so sure we have enough to serve everybody. We're also going to have food there. We're going to have hot dogs and chips and drinks and some snacks there for everybody. Everybody who comes to the event on the 24th will get food, but we're also trying to organize some food boxes that families can take home as well. And so any kind of non-perishable items like peanut butter, cereal, Pop-Tarts, mac and cheese, ramen noodles, granola bars, anything like that, we'd love to have. And again, we have some local grocery stores who are already, I know we already have 500 packs of Pop-Tarts. I know we already have 500 packs of ramen noodles. And so again, that's from Quality Foods, I know. So we're chipping away. but I wanted to make sure everybody out there knows and understands what we're trying to do with that. There's some wish list items on here that some of our teachers contacted us about, and I don't mean to diminish those at all, but those are wish list items: dry erase markers, Clorox wipes, hand sanitizer, tissues, Ziploc bags, paper towels, those types of things that we'd love to be able to put in the hands of our teachers and of those students whose teachers are asking for them to bring those as well. And of course, at the event, we're going to have inflatables, we're going to have games, we're going to have, it'll be a true block party slash event, just something you're going to want to come and hang out at. We'll have music. It'll be a great time of fellowship for our community in general, and I'm looking forward to that. We're also going to have haircuts. Okay, so haircuts for, again, pre-K through 12th grade students only. And you will have to have, there will be an inspection before the haircut just to make sure that the heads there are healthy before we do the haircuts. And then we have people who are going to provide free haircuts. And then we also have a group of physicians coming from MedLink who are going to provide free sports physicals. So if your kids are wanting to play sports, particularly middle school and high school, and they don't have their physical for the fall, or their physical will expire sometime between now and the spring, we'll have a group there who will be doing free sports physicals as well. So that's a pretty good deal there. The free sports physicals, haircuts, clothes, shoes, backpacks, school supplies. Of course, a good time, food, fellowship, inflatables, fun, games, all that kind of stuff will be at the event. And so if you're planning on coming to the event, the earlier you get there, probably the better, okay? Because all this stuff will be first come, first served. And once it's gone, unfortunately, it will be gone. Okay, so 3 to 6 p.m., Sunday, July 24th at East Jackson Park. We'll be doing everything right there around the amphitheater area. We won't be down where the ball fields are. We'll be up around where the amphitheater and the concession stand, and there's a couple of buildings up there we'll be utilizing as well. We'll have some signage up there to let you know where everything is taking place. But this is just going to be a great opportunity to come out, have some fun, and if you're in need, to pick up some things that your kids need for the back to school time. And if you would like to come and serve with us and work with us and be represented there in whatever way you'd like, again, please just reach out to me and I'll make sure that happens. A couple of questions that have been asked today. I'm trying to think. I've lost my train of thought here. Um, One of them, I had a church reach out actually and say, can we come and be involved? And the answer is absolutely yes. If your church is not doing anything, no back to school event, anything like that, we would love for you to come and be a part of this. Again, this is not a Nicholson Baptist Church thing, y'all. This is a community event. And so if your church wants to come and help us and donate the things that we need and serve at those tables, if your church wants to come and set up a table of their own, we really don't mind. Okay, we would love to have, I think it would be a great testament to the body of Christ to have a bunch of churches show up at this and serve together, to have a bunch of businesses show up and serve together. This is not about any particular organization. This again is about our community as a whole. And if we'll all get on board and we'll all put that pride to the side and not really care who gets the credit, we're going to give God the glory, but we're certainly going to strive to serve our community selflessly. If we'll all do that, there's no telling what we can do for our community. So churches, you're welcome to come. Businesses, you're welcome to come. Individuals, you're welcome to come and serve with us and help and buy these things and donate these things and contribute financially. If you want to contribute financially, there's a couple of options. You can drop off a check at either of these locations we're talking about, or there's an online option there through our church where you just hit the drop down. If you go to Give to Nicholson Baptist Church, there's a Give to drop down. You just drop down to Community Backpack Giveback, and you can give right there on our church page to this. And we'll take that money. We will guarantee you that money will go toward this event. We can give you a receipt. Of course, we're a 501c, so it's a charitable contribution. We can give you a receipt for that and all that kind of stuff. But our main goal, our mission, is what I wrote here, is to impact our local communities by preparing our kids for school and life. So we want to give them what they need to start school off. We want to give them what they need to be prepared for those life things that are going to happen this year. And we need your help. We truly need your help to make this all it can be. Okay, we're seeking individuals, we're seeking businesses. We want to join together in unity to make sure that we're able to do this and make sure we're able to do it well. Not just to do it, but to do it well, to do it with excellence again. Um, We are also hoping to have some athletic teams show up during the night. We're reaching out to local coaches and seeing if we can have some football players and cheerleaders and softball players, whatever sports are going on right now. And if you guys are athletes out there, you're watching middle school, high school athletes, these little kids idolize y'all. Okay. They look up to y'all. Y'all are their heroes. And so, coaches, if you're watching, we'd love to have some of your athletes come by, maybe dressed in their gear and their uniforms, and let the kids interact with them for a little bit. We'll have some photo opportunities and those kind of things for them. So, we're trying to really, again, make this into a community oriented event, a family oriented event, but also an event where we're putting quality things in the hands of people who need those things. Okay. So I'm going to review my notes just real quickly and make sure I didn't leave anything off. I'm not seeing any questions. If you guys have any questions, now would be a great time to throw some questions out that I maybe did not answer or didn't answer to your satisfaction. Again, you can find the link to the flyer and you can find the link to the Amazon list both in the description of this video. Okay, they're both there. So, pretty comprehensive list of the things that we need. And again, 500 is our number. That's what we're shooting for. But again, it'll be first come, first served. And so we can't necessarily guarantee that everybody who shows up will get one of everything. We're going to do our very, very best to make sure that happens. But in reality, first come, first serve. Pre-K through 12th grade, kids must be present. Okay. This is for anyone to participate. And by participate, I mean anyone to come and get things. I don't care where you go to school. We don't care where you go to school, as long as you're pre-K through 12th grade. And this is also for anyone who wants to serve, anyone who wants to come and help manage a table, anyone who wants to come and help run the clothes closet portion, or help give out shoes or help give out food. This is for anyone, y'all. Okay, if you'll reach out to me on Facebook, I'll give you, matter of fact, my email address is on this document, pastorrussbrown@gmail.com. My cell phone number is 706-201-9615. If you want to give me a call, shoot me a text or whatever, and we will plug you in somewhere, because we're going to need people at every table, multiple people at every table, making sure kids get what they need. We're going to need multiple people walking around, making sure everything is running the way it should. We have a team that's going to be cutting hair. We'll have to have some people there inspecting people before they go in for that. We're going to have people assisting the medical folks who are going to be giving physicals. We're going to have people at the clothes closet helping assist with the shoes and things like that. And I know we have some athletic teams coming, but I'm saying the more the merrier. I'm saying the more of our community who shows up and helps out at this event and events like this. That's how we build that sense of community. Okay. Again, it's not about, I truly want you to understand, it's not about our church. Our church logo will be on nothing that goes on at this event. Okay. Our church people will probably have their shirts on and stuff, but you wear your shirts, you promote your business, you promote your church, whatever you want to do. But this is not about all that. This is about a community reaching out, a Jackson County community, an East Jackson community, a Commerce community, a Jefferson community, Banks County, Madison County, Clark County, Athens Christian. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. There's so many small communities right here in this little area of the world who we're going to reach out and get together on this and make something special for our kids. And Olivia, I know, started this 6 years ago, but really it's kind of a new beginning, because we're post COVID, and there's going to be an event associated with it this year, and there's going to be a lot of food and fun and fellowship and things like that, and it's only going to grow from here. Okay, so great question there, Chelsea. Anybody else have any questions? I'm not going to stay on here any longer than I need to tonight. I'm hungry and I'm ready to go home, but I did want to hop on here and make sure that you had an opportunity to ask any questions. I think Olivia hopped on here as well. So Olivia, if you have anything you want to say or type in there, I'll be glad to say it. Love Olivia. Olivia's done a fantastic job of this for the last few years, y'all, and it's something I've admired from a distance. I actually reached out to her a few years ago and we tried to get together on starting another one of these in the Banks County area. And then when I went to Nicholson, of course, reached out and talked about starting one in the East Jackson area. But if we can combine this and make it one, I think that's even better. I think that speaks I think it speaks very highly to our community that we can come together and help on something like this. Okay. So anyway, you have the flyer in the description of this video. You have the Amazon link. Okay. You have everything you need to participate, either by coming and partaking of what's going on, or by serving, or by both. And so our job now is to push this. Our job now is to ask. Our job now is to put this in front of people who can help. The worst thing people can say is no. Okay. And so if you're part of a business, part of an organization, if you own a business, own an organization, if you're just an individual and you want to help, the sooner the better. The sooner we can get stuff off that Amazon list, the better. So we know what we have and we know what we may need to supplement. The sooner we can get this in front of people who can help us and people who can make those decisions, the better. Just because we're really short on time. Okay, July 24th will be here before we know it, and we'll want to have everything up and going pretty quick. Okay, I would say, if we're starting at 3, we'll just run out and get some lunch right after church and come back to the park. So any of you guys who are thinking about timing and when do I need to be there already, things like that, probably 1:30, 2 o'clock. If it starts at 3, we need to be there and be setting up and be have everything ready when that 3 o'clock hour hits. Okay, and then we'll be out of there at 6, and we'll have a good time. All right, it's going to be a great time. I really believe that. So y'all get the word out to all of our communities. If you're a school leader, administrator, a school teacher, please shoot this out to your folks. I know you guys have the reminds and the social media. Again, this is not affiliated with our church. There is no religious aspect to this. We are serving. All right, we're showing the love of Jesus through this act of service. Okay, that's it. So again, you're not going to see our logo on this. You're not going to see any references to anything like that. So it's completely, you're completely able to share this and to get the word out and to help us out. Okay. If you have any questions, guys, I'm always available to answer questions. I know there's not a whole lot right now. Maybe we did such a great job of explaining everything. There's no questions, but just in case you have questions, go ahead and reach out when you do, and I'll get those answered just as quickly as possible, and we'll roll. Okay. Anybody else? Just real quick. Anybody else? I'm going to wait another 15 seconds or so. Anybody? All right. 3, 2, 1. Very good. If nobody's told you they love you today, let me be the first. I love you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to serve with you. I can't wait to see you on the 24th. If you have any questions or need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And we're looking forward to a great event together, July 24th from 3 to 6 p.m. at East Jackson Park. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Share, share, share. Get in front of people. Push this. Let's get everything taken care of, and let's have a lot of fun on the 24th.